the KGB's secret weapon during the Cold War. A man who could pass for an American and slip behind enemy lines. A ghost, a myth, but in reality a hero with a legacy. Captain America's junior partner, Bucky. James Buchanan Barnes was an Army brat, orphaned when his father is killed in combat, and was unofficially adopted by the camp as a mascot and nicknamed Bucky. As a teenager, he takes to wearing an Army uniform and becoming savvy with the ins and outs of military life, most of the time getting in trouble. A fan of Captain America's exploits, Bucky jumped at the chance to train overseas with an SAS unit before the U.S. officially entered the war, and also took fighting lessons from the people who trained Cap. He was considered to be the perfect partner for Captain America. The press then came up with a cover story. Camp Kid becomes Cap's sidekick, which made kids all over the country think it could happen to them too. While Cap is shown as a symbol, Bucky would handle all the dirty work. Cap and Bucky would fight the Nazis both at home and abroad, becoming members of the World War II team, the Invaders. On their final mission of World War II, Cap and Bucky were trying to down planes controlled by Nazi scientist Zemo. Zemo launches a plane with an armed explosive device on it. Cap and Bucky chase after the plane and catch up to it. Bucky reaches the explosive first and tries to disarm it, but he fails. The plane explodes over the North Atlantic. Cap hits the frozen water and is put in a state of suspended animation. When Cap is thawed out and revived decades later, he believes Bucky was killed in the explosion. In actuality, Bucky barely survives and loses his left arm. He falls into the ocean and is found by a Soviet submarine. Recognizing Bucky, they realize they can use him to their advantage. The KGB gives Bucky a robotic arm and they brainwash him. He is sent on covert wet work missions and becomes an increasingly ruthless and efficient as he kills in the name of the state. While a Soviet agent, he also has a brief relationship with the Black Widow. The Winter Soldier is kept in cryogenic stasis when not on missions, and as a result, he has aged only a few years to a young adult since the closing days of World War II. In present day, Winter Soldier comes into conflict with Captain America. While Cap recognizes Bucky, Bucky has no recollection of his previous life. Cap is able to break the brainwashing, but Bucky, ashamed of his past actions, runs away. Bucky returns and starts to help Cap in secret. When Cap is killed, Bucky reluctantly takes up the shield and mantle of Captain America. As Captain America, Bucky tries to live up to Cap's legacy. When Cap returns, he encourages Bucky to continue as Captain America. As Captain America, Bucky would become a member of the Avengers, while Steve Rogers becomes head of national security in the U.S. Bucky's life as the Winter Soldier is exposed. He is put on trial for crimes he's committed. He is found not guilty in American court, but Russian officials take him away, having convicted him of crimes against the state and claiming he has gone rogue and killed 2 civilians. Bucky is then put in a gulag and has to fight for his life. He is made to fight in an arena against superpowered opponents. Bucky manages to escape, but starts to realize he's too tainted by the traumas of his life to be allowed to continue as Captain America. While still as Captain America, Bucky is mortally wounded in battle. SHIELD director Nick Fury realizes the world's heroes need inspiration, so he fakes Bucky's death. This leads to Steve becoming Captain America once again. Afterwards, Bucky reveals the truth to Steve, and that he will remain as the Winter Soldier and stick to doing the dirty work. These days, Bucky is still doing his work in the shadows, but he helps out his old friend Captain America, teams up with the Falcon, and works with the superhero community at large. Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to know when the next video is live. And check out below to see where you can find us on the web. The Fanboy Factor. Comics, toys, movies. What's your factor?